Halloween special of the Football in Question, and we actually have something scary on the couch today, as we have a man here who has risen from the dead. He was dead last week, he couldn't meet Hunter, and now we have Jordan back alive and well. So Jordan, you are obviously the scariest man on this couch.
Thanks. Wait. I just have something really quick to say and really quick to do.
Do you hear that?
So there's something cooking in the studio. There's something cooking.
We're not allowed food and drink in here, so please.
There is something cooking though. It's Jordan's creepy facts of the week. This week is our Halloween special, so I thought let's put a torch under my face, like I'm telling a Halloween story.
No.
So this is Jordan's creepy story of the week. In 2016, in Rwanda, a game was being played between Rayon Sports and Makura Victory. The score was 1-0, and the Rayon players were getting frustrated by the fact that they couldn't score, but not because of poor finishing, but due to something else. The striker ran to the goal and removed an item after being quickly chased down by the Makura Victory players in anger. The item was believed to be enchanted by a witch's curse that was placed to keep the goalkeeper from conceding any goals. The item was removed just before the teams kicked off after half-time. And what happened? Moments later, the Rayon striker who removed the item scored an equaliser. This led to outrage from the Rwandan Federation, who quickly banned the use of witchcraft in the league. And nothing has happened ever since.
In conclusion, if you want a solid league, make sure you ban witchcraft first, because that's out of order.
Yeah,
that needs to be on the table
it's match fixing, realistically.
Exactly. So that's the end of Jordan's creepy facts.
Can I just say, like, that it does? I'll get onto stuff like that later with the quiz. That's all I'll say. Not that exactly. I was worried you were going to mention something on the quiz, but that will get onto some spooky football facts. But yeah,
now we go back to normal.
As I mentioned, what I was going to talk about. Who is your scariest footballer of all time? I'm going to start with Ashley first.
Oh, lads. You know the Bilbao Butcher. I think just from the name, he beats both of your picks, all right? The man is actually called Andoni Goikatopsa, okay? He played for Athletic Bilbao, obviously, and once put Diego Maradona out of action for a whole year after breaking his ankle and tearing his ligaments. He was known to be a seriously hard bastard. Right.
Fair enough.
I don't think there's a scary man in world football, not even skinhead Wayne Rooney. The Bilbao Butcher.
We knew, we actually did say you'd mention it today.
Of course I am. Just look at him. He strikes you, that would scare you.
No,
I can't scare you, mate. You might be too terrified.
No, I'm brave. I saw a horror film on Saturday. Oh God, he looks like Frankenstein.
Yeah,
God,
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that is. You've obviously proved this man is a truly terrifying specimen. But Jordan, who have you put down?
It's obvious who I've gone for, isn't it?
It's obvious.
It's obvious. The scariest man in football of all time is Roy Keane. And there is no doubt in my mind. You mentioned your player putting Maradona out for a year. How about ending a man's career?
On purpose as well.
Yeah, on purpose. He strikes fear into everyone. Even you just see him even shouting at referees while he was captain of Manchester United. He was terrifying. And even as a manager, imagine being a player that's managed by Roy Keane. I wouldn't want to be. Would you?
I kind of would be. I think it's quite you'd...
No. Because he is just absolutely terrifying, and he was just good on the pitch as well. Part of his persona was being scary, and still true to this day, I feel. I just think there's not a scarier man in football history than Roy Keane.
Obviously, you're putting pressure on me. You're really making a big case for it. My player, like yours, did play in the Premier League. He was terrifying. He played around the same time. Like yours, British. Well, not British. Well, British Isles. I say that. Just realised I made an error. Sorry to the Irish. Yeah, I respect. But this man is a Scot. A proper true Scot. I'm of course talking about the brute that is Duncan Ferguson. Mate, he played up front. He'd headbutt every single man near him. He would bully every defender known to mankind. He was one massive lump with a head on him that would kill anyone. And the photo which comes up when you search him, like, there was an article which I've read, obviously, to do some research, and the photo is him leaning on a referee, and the referee's just kind of leaning back, just like, don't go near me.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, you found the image, but like, I think Duncan Ferguson obviously is one of the most terrifying players of all time. You know, and if you're not on his team, you know, be worried, basically. I don't expect mine to win, but he definitely deserves to be in the conversation. In terms of PL or football legacy, he is one of those ones that you don't want to mess with.
I think they're all good shouts.
Let's debate then, shall we?
Right, okay, my first kind of point, right?
Yeah.
When Roy Keane did end a career, it was... Who was it again?
Alvin Haaland.
Right, okay, Haaland's dad. When he did end that career, the boots that he used in that tackle, does he still keep them in a glass cabinet to this day in his living room when he ended that career?
I don't know.
No, it's never rumoured, is it, mate? No, but the Bilbao Butcher, apparently, the exact boots that he used to put Maradona out for a year, he has.
Let me put a very big thing on here, right? One of your key points for the Bilbao Butcher, as you keep saying, is that he's called the Bilbao Butcher, and that's terrifying. Do you know who else is called the Butcher?
Oh, I knew you'd say that.
Lissandro Martinez. Are you scared of Lissandro Martinez?
No, but you didn't put him forward.
So
So
but what I'm saying
trim me
is,
up a bit, but like,
I don't think the nickname should.
play too much in.
Yeah.
Duncan Ferguson,
Yeah,
Scottish
I think
zombie. I don't know. Like,
when you think of scary players, I think the first one that comes to mind is always Roy Keane, because
is that just because we're Premier League fans?
No, I don't think so. I think if you ask a La Liga fan, they say Roy
They
Keane.
might say the Bilbao Butcher.
Would they though?
How many Liga fans do you know?
How many La Liga fans do you know?
Same as you. One.
Exactly. So that's beside the point. I just think when you think of a scary player and you think of someone that really like puts everything on the line on the pitch and really it just is terrifying and you wouldn't want to play against them and you wouldn't want to be seen near them, Roy Keane is up there, clear of everyone else.
No, okay. If I was on the pitch and was coming up against Duncan Ferguson, Roy Keane, or Bilbao Butcher,
They're all scary.
They're all scary, but yeah, I would be more wary of Roy Keane.
Who would you rather, out of the three players, right, you have to get in one of their faces. Roy Keane is the last person you want to get in a confrontation with on the pitch.
You don't know what these Spanish lot are like, do you?
That is true.
I mean, I wouldn't understand what he's saying to me, so it wouldn't really intimidate me.
It could do. You know what he's saying. He might say, mate, I'm holding a knife, I'm going to stab you, but you don't even know.
Yeah, if I don't understand him, then it's not going to intimidate. I'll be like, you're all right. It's not intimidating if I don't understand it.
I think if Roy Keane came at you angry, shouting and screaming at you, that is terrifying.
Well, fine, I back Roy Keane. To be fair, I don't even know who the Bilbao Butcher is.
Yeah, I've got to admit, your fact about him keeping the boots is kind of...
That is a good
It's sort of
fact.
scary, but it's like...
Is it
what a
100% a fact?
It's been rumoured.
Okay.
It's not
Great. Well
I
done.
mean, it's not been rumoured about either of yours, is it? It's not a rumour.
No, but I could start. By the way, guys,
Roy Keane keeps
yeah?
a statue of Alvin Haaland's broken tibia in his like.
It's been reported by the Daily Star, very accredited website. All right, it's not gonna,
That is just top tier.
Yeah, they've linked an article here listing all of Sergio Aguero's most sexiest girlfriends. So it's a real journalistic website. You can't put them down for that.
I mean, this is what this podcast is about: finding top tier research to fund our amazing questions.
Well,
We
next
need
week's
to come to a conclusion here.
Yeah,
I think
Roy
we
Keane
will.
wins.
I think Duncan Ferguson's a good shout, but at the end of the day, I'll be honest, when I made this question, I was in the same room as Jordan, and I allowed him Roy Keane because it was the first man to come into my head as well, and I thought, you know what, you're the United man, you can have him. And sadly, that means I've given Jordan another win on the debate, haven't I? So, yeah.
If you won all of them, I don't know if you
He does win a lot.
I just win a lot of debates.
He didn't win
so-
last week because he weren't here and there wasn't a debate, but...
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The streak was broken because I wasn't here and we didn't do a debate. There you go. But there you go. Roy Keane.
I think the streak was broken the week before because I had a hissy fit.
Yeah, and we just didn't come to a conclusion.
We didn't come to a conclusion. But yeah, Roy Keane is officially the scariest player in football. What do you think? Comment below or on YouTube or, tweet us, whatever, what you think. Who do you think is the scariest player in football? Of course, this is all football. Maybe you actually know who the Bilbao Butcher is and you can shine some light on it.